hear the music. We're going in depth tonight in America's election headquarters. Most of the candidates laying low today for New Year's, resting up before the final sprint to Iowa. Last night, though, GOP frontrunner Donald Trump joined the New Year's Eve festivities right here on Fox to talk about his chances in a general election against Hillary Clinton.
I think I'll be her worst nightmare, but we're going to find out. Look, she won't do the job. We're going to do the job, and we're going to do some really special things. So I look forward to it. And if it's Hillary Clinton that's in the race, I look forward to going against her.
Thanks to his rising poll numbers, the question we used to hear most frequently about Trump, can he win the nomination, has given way to a new one. Is he electable in a general election? Chief Washington correspondent James Rosen reports tonight the answer may need to account for forces beyond the ones we usually consider.
And we are going to make America great again, and I love you all.
As Donald Trump rallies what he calls America's silent majority, many analysts argue that that which has worked so well for the real estate mogul and reality TV star up to now, the unique blend of populism, nativism, financial savvy, stand-up comedy, and tough-talking braggadocio, will keep the GOP frontrunner from winning the Oval Office.
I think that Donald Trump's downfall comes in the general election, at least now. When we look at the snapshot of polling that we see now, he loses to Hillary Clinton as opposed to other GOP candidates in the field as a result of his attitude of no political correctness, insults of everyone that you can name. I mean, the general public doesn't necessarily buy that kind of Donald Trump behavior like maybe his GOP primary voters do.
Our instinct in assessing electoral prospects is always to grasp for numbers, metrics, polling data. Yet the most glaring lesson of the political year is the unavoidable fact that Donald Trump is a singular figure, one who defies odds, metrics, and the usual rules and predictions that are based on such data.
Nobody's done what I've done. Probably nobody that's ever run for office has done what I've done.
While Trump is a novice at the business of campaigns and elections, Americans, and New Yorkers in particular, have known this man for decades as a master manipulator of mass media and messaging. He's been counted out countless times, told by the keepers of the metrics at various points that he would never match his father's real estate career, never recover from his divorces and bankruptcies, never appeal to a mass audience on network television. And repeatedly, to this day, this singular figure, bold, cunning, and to many repellent, has always found a way to win.
Donald Trump seems to have a separate set of rules. He sort of imposed them on the process. A lot of people find that not a pretty picture. Trump would object to that. He'd say, I am pretty, Carl. I'm the prettiest person in this interview. You're a loser. And his fans would cheer.
In all this, Trump resembles another legendary loudmouth, Cassius Clay, later Muhammad Ali. The boxing press, keepers of the metrics, said the Louisville Lip could never win because he held his hands too low, evaded punches by snapping his head back, violations of the sweet science no one could get away with.
Ali had skills that were extraordinary. I think they were just God-given. I don't think it was Angie Dundee who brought those skills out. And I think Donald Trump doesn't have any handlers, he doesn't have any pollsters, he doesn't have any advisors. And the fact that he's done all this on his own is a sign of his great skills and great ability to communicate.
Nor does Schoen, a former pollster and aide to President Clinton, think that the metrics of 2016, for those who value numbers more than the intangible factors created by singular figures, necessarily favor the likely Democratic nominee.
Could he win? Yes. Do the metrics suggest it? Yes. And is it extraordinary that he's gotten as far as he has? Absolutely. I don't count him out in the election.
One key difference between boxing and presidential politics is that the former is a solitary pursuit, the latter one that involves not just a fighting candidate but a vast organization of people in all 50 states. Whether Donald Trump can assemble such an organization remains unseen, but in doing so, his singular personality will again prove key to his success. In Washington, James Rosen, Fox News.